She is the president of DC Entertainment.
Diane.
She is an alumni of Syracuse University.
Fighting does not make you a hero.
She makes the right choices.
What if I promise to be careful?
She's a straight shooter.
Just a shoot then.
Diane.
And Diane is just a great leader.
No shot at
She attacks things.
Be careful of mankind, Diane.
She has a lot of knowledge.
Passion,
Sensitivity, empathetic.
She had some moxie.
Ms. Diane Nelson.
For me, Wonder Woman has always been my favorite comic book hero.
It goes back to her remembering her roots.
My dad was a career naval officer. He's always been kind. He's always been respectful. The same is true of my mother. And so between the two of them, I think my brother and I had the very, very best role models.
You have been my greatest love.
She was always so invested in the character and then in me as well.
Working on Wonder Woman for Diane was so personal and important.
I love the fact that she doesn't take credit for any one thing.
It is now my pleasure to designate Wonder Woman as the honorary ambassador of the United Nations for the empowerment of women.
Wonder Woman represents the best of the best, and I think it's going to be finally something for young girls to look up to.
You look at what we've done with Wonder Woman, and I don't think we would have done it without Diane.
First introducing the character in a Batman, Superman movie, and then giving the character her own platform in the Wonder Woman movie. Part of that's all about empowerment of women.
So what traits helped me both be considered for such a variety of roles and to succeed at them?
She's always had that strength of character and knows who she is.
She really is almost like a definition of a leader.
It includes simple but powerful attributes.
Well, first of all, she's highly intelligent. Great executive.
Great commitment.
Collaborative.
There's a humility there, too.
She's phenomenal.
Her ability to understand other people and kind and respectful.
Including the ability to really listen, even if it means disagreeing with me or their colleagues. And that's incredibly important to me.
That draws people to her, and that's why she has good people around her.
Firstly, she's extraordinarily compassionate to the staff and cares about everybody who works for her.
And she's always listening and she's there for you.
Her style is softer, and you might even say more feminine, but she still leads effectively.
You know that classic quote of, speaks truth to power? She was never afraid.
It got the same result, but it felt better.
When Diane Nelson looks you in the face and says, Batman wouldn't have said that, you listen. You don't just blow it off, you listen.
I really got to know Diane in the context of the Harry Potter movies.
Dear Mr. Potter.
Harry Potter had a mother. Joe Rowling was her creator.
You are the boy who lived.
But Harry Potter also had an aunt.
I was the point person with her on behalf of the studio.
Who made sure he stayed on the right track.
Was able to gain Joe's confidence.
Made sure that he wasn't over-commercialized.
And that the product was both commercially and artistically successful.
The management of creativity is very challenging, and it requires great sensitivity.
And balance, how do I help protect her while doing my role with the company.
And Diane did it beautifully.
Turn to page 394.
There's a charity I'm involved with called There With Care, which was founded by one of the producers of the first 2 Harry Potter movies.
There's a lot of things for people at her level who can write a check or do something like that, but to give her time is always something that's really rare.
We find ourselves striving to connect with people. I personally and the company are always looking for ways to allow our characters to help those in need.
It's just really nice to know that she recognizes that there's a human side to all of this, and people are impacted by what we do.
To offer stories with characters and messages to which others can relate.
She understood the power of the heroes and used it to leverage something like We Can Be Heroes.
That benefited famine victims on the Horn of Africa. It's a powerful opportunity and in many cases a great responsibility. So So how do I sum all this up for you who have such exciting prospects in front of you? The college experience is very much about learning who you want to be and how you build relationships. These are all critical factors to navigating business and life. And so the friendship part of what I got out of my time at Syracuse was easily the most important.
And if I know Diane, whatever she's going to do next, it's always just going to feed back to all the people she's met, all the experiences she's had.
I don't think in terms of mountains I had to climb.
You can see from her career how you can make a difference in the world.
There certainly are mountains as part of any role.
If we could give you an award, it would be a superhero of the year, of the decade.
Congratulations, Diane. Congratulations.
Congratulations. This is a great honor.
If no one else will defend the world, then I must.
It's been fun being at the top of several of them. I don't really think about climbing them as much as I do how many of them I've gotten to be on.
Woody Allen said, 75% of success is showing up. So Diane Nelson shows up all the time.